So you've seen pro drummers blow your mind with their playing, and I'm sure you've seen beginner drummers look painfully stiff too. But do we know what it is that makes these pros so good? Well, I'm going to break down the difference in playing between drummers that have been playing for 1 year, 15 years, 55 years, and then the OG himself, Travis Barker, playing the exact same Blink-182 song. It's okay, I'm not just ripping some beginner drummer, it's actually me about 2 years ago. I remember being super proud when I learnt this song, but looking back, it's definitely not as great as I remember. The song we're going to look at is What's My Age Again. It was released in 1999 by Blink-182. So let's start with this guy, the beginner drummer, which is actually me after I've been playing for around 10 months. Okay, first of all, I just want to apologize for the sound of the drums. It's straight off the camera, so it sounds trashy and terrible, but we'll try and see through that for this reaction. Okay, so the playing is very stiff. I'm gripping tightly onto the sticks, which not only means I have less control, but it's how we can injure ourselves as well. Watch this fill, this is going to be pretty stiff. Yeah, I've got to rewind because the facial expressions on the fill are pretty good. Yeah, he's kind of... So here I am hitting the snare drum like super close to the edge of the rim, which is something that I wasn't aware of at the time. So overall it's not too bad. You can definitely tell that I'm a beginner drummer. I'm very stiff, and when I'm playing the fills I'm like tensed up and my eyes are wide open. It's very strange to look at. But overall the timing's pretty good and I didn't miss any hits. The main thing to note here is that there's no dynamics whatsoever, which means my stick height, velocity, and stroke types don't change. Next up we have Kristina Rybulchenko. From looking on trusty Wikipedia, she's been playing around 15 years. She uses something extra on her kit, so see if you can spot it. So we've got a really nice drum sound here. There's so much energy in her performance, and you could just tell by this freeze frame that she's having so much fun. A little bit of China added in here and some hi-hat lifts. This is a good angle to talk about rim shots. As you can see, she's hitting the rim of the snare as well as the skin, giving this fuller punk rock tone. Yeah, those fills are so effortless. She's using a combination of fingers and wrists. It means she has more flow and control of her sticks. So that's the part where she reveals her double bass pedal, which adds her own personality and her love of metal in there. So much energy. More double bass. This has really stepped up the game here. We've got the rim shots come in, we've got this high energy performance, we've got improvisation, we've got the double bass parts. It's really a step up from the beginner version that we saw before. So where do we go from here? Well, let's take a look at somebody that's been playing for 55 years. And that is the godmother of drumming, Dorothea Taylor. So one of the reasons that I wanted to include Dorothea in this video is that she's so experienced over a variety of genres, like blues and jazz and rock and everything in between. Even after playing for 55 years, she's still ripping. Watch really closely at her hands and how she uses fingers. It means that she doesn't have to use so much energy. Right, so she starts off by playing these rudiments on the ride, which is really cool. I'm not sure if that's exactly what Travis plays, but it sounds awesome. Look, she's playing with her fingers, less wrist motion, less arm motion. Really effortless and whipping the crash cymbal. Rim shots again. Nice use of toms. She's moving around the kit very effortlessly, and it sounds great, it sounds strong, it sounds powerful, but she's not putting loads of energy into it like Travis or Kristina. Keeping time with the hi-hat, which is another thing that pros do a lot, which you don't see with beginner drummers. It's really whipping that crash, not using a lot of arm, but it's getting a lot of motion. Perfect drum sound as always from Drumeo. Oh wow. Let's watch that fill again. That's so cool. So that is Dorothea Taylor. So let's move on to the OG Travis Barker from Blink-182 and see how he plays it live. He's one of my favorite drummers and I'm super excited to watch this and see how he takes on What's My Age Again, not from the studio version, but from a live version. Right, so we haven't even started the song yet and he's going crazy, improvising all over the place. Loads of cymbals. Yeah, none of this is in the studio version. Nice. Something to note is Blink-182 play their tracks much faster live, which helps to give it more energy. This is helped even more by the performance that Travis gives with these amazing stick tricks and high arms. And he ends by taking his t-shirt off. He's obviously using a lot of energy. So the distance between me and Travis Barker is absolutely gigantic, but hopefully with this video we can start seeing parts of our drumming that we can improve. What's really interesting is that none of these drummers stuck 100% to the original song, which is what I tried to do in my version. So what they're doing is they're bringing their own individual style into the tracks. And I think that's really important in drumming, is to bring your creativity and your expression into it. Let me know if you like this kind of style of video. I've got a couple of other tracks that I recorded in my first year of drumming that I could go back and look at and dissect. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. You're a legend. Keep hitting stuff and I'll see you in the next video.